What's up, Ranger Nation? It's your boy Jerome, and I'm here today with Ranger Talk. This is, I don't know what number this is. I think it's 7. But before we get started with it, I want to give my reaction. I just saw that we have the Beast Morphers trailer. It doesn't look like it's an actual trailer. It looks like a teaser trailer. So I'm watching it on my TV. Oh wow, Evox. We got Evox. We got the yellow, blue. All right, Ranger forms. Okay, so that looks cool. So I'm seeing here where, so we see the Rangers and they have what looks like a communicator on their wrist. And when they have their communicators and then it turns into the Morpher, we haven't really saw this stuff since Power Rangers Dino Charge, when they had the bracelets that turned into their Morphers. We haven't saw it since, we saw a communicator with Super Ninja Steel and Super Ninja Steel, but they still had they had the star that transformed them. So we haven't saw that in a long time, like I said, since Dino Thunder. But we initially started with Zeo, and then went to Turbo, and then In Space did it as well, because the communicators, they could, let's rock it. Pretty cool. And then also the keys from the toys. So it looks like this would be something like what Turbo did. They my brother and I, when we used to watch Power Rangers Turbo, we noticed every time they, they shift into Turbo and they would do that whole, they would always miss the key. But it looks like with the Beast Morphers cast, they take their keys and they, go out like this, and we haven't saw anything like that since Time Force, when they used to morph. They would go Time Force, and then they would go, West would do that, or, so, oh wow. So they waited till, I think I've heard that this came out last night on Friday evening. So, they gave us a week, and episode 1 is next Saturday at a brand new time, 8/7 Central. So interested in it. So yeah, oh wow, that morph. So it looks like they have a flash morph, and it just, a tornado comes up, and then it just, you see their individual animal spirits, the cheetah, the gorilla, and what was the other one? The jackrabbit, I think. Oh, and then there goes the cheetah blaster. The cheetah blaster looks a lot like the auto blaster. Oh, the cockpit, that is cool. So I know that they had to remake the Megazord cockpit, since this footage is what, from 2012. Goldbusters was 2012, correct? I think. So cool. I'm ready. I'm hype. And then we saw Evox, and we saw, I believe what we saw was Evox. He looks pretty cool. So Evox is coming out, and he looks like a serpent, I guess. And then he has a whole body form, which is completely different from what Vengeance was. Vengeance was a computer virus, and he never had a form. Even when he did get his forms, they were always destroyed. And, so yeah, I'm really ready for Power Rangers Beast Morphers. What else? Oh, I got sidetracked. We saw Evox, and I believe we saw Blaze and Roxy in their civilian form. So I'm wondering, with Blaze and Roxy, will they be kind of like what Camille was in Power Rangers Jungle Fury? Because remember, Camille, she had her human form, and she had her chameleon form. So I'm wondering if Blaze and Roxy will be much like Camille. We'll see. But like I said, Power Rangers Beast Morphers, it starts next Saturday, 8/7 Central. That means we all have to get up a few hours earlier. If you're in the West Coast, it comes on. What time does it come on the West Coast? I know it's 8/7 Central here. So I'm gonna have to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, which is way early for me. Even for Power Rangers, when it used to come on Fox Kids, it used to come on at what, 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning. So we gonna do it. We gonna do it, and I am so ecstatic about this. Let me know what everybody thinks about it, and then I'm gonna keep going with Ranger Talk, but I'm gonna film it a little bit later. I might film it right after this.